Good morning. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Dear ones, what a situation. Report yesterday. It's almost 7 a.m. in the morning here in Ireland, and I just wanted to share with you a bit of my own reflection, remembrance, and that what was coming to the surface for some time. Much love. So now, together is my favorite place to be, and it's my coolest way we ever made it. So what I wanted to share with you, because we had so much information coming from the office of the guarded and confirming so much that was coming to the surface from quite some time to many of us. Now, what we start off with was the trinity of light, dark, and neutral. We all know that. So this is how I saw it, sort of. So we had three sources: anti-source, and neutral one. Then we had, in the beginning, the 9 light, celestial, plus source, 9 dark, plus anti-source, 9 neutral, plus neutral source. There is so much changing. Now, let me explain you. I need to turn my phone upside down. I'm sorry. This is the beginning. Here are the changes applied already. I call it 3 houses, 3 tribes, from which all emerged. And we all know that behind the Trinity there was just the light, a sparkle of light from which it all started. Now, when I was writing about Gold Age, about roles within the creation, I was mentioning over 8 billions of infinite individualized aspects of one source. Celestials, it's a beautiful explanation for what I was seeing. So we have all of us actually here, and some who did not incarnate it. We all emerge from one sparkle of light. Because we couldn't reach the balance, as Kim was explaining to us yesterday, there was a decision made to stop the ages and get into the Gold Age. Now, what we have in here is that the result of pulling out the darkness, the main player, one of the main players, and this is what we emerged into already. Of course, there could be a different name, and yet all around the source are over 8 billions of celestials, okay? Uh, Here we have the gold trinity structure for gold age, embedded in source. This is the base platform on which we are already. I love this question from Kerry K. How much better it can be, it can get. Oh, it's just amazing how it's all unraveling. I wanted to mention about annex, and I cross, and I changed it to KS. I'm not sure whether it's X or KS, it doesn't matter. I'm speaking of an annex to your contract. It does not matter which tribe, which house you came here to represent. This is where we're getting fully. We're here already. No. We all are a gold tribe. The thing is that many will realize that it will come to their awareness. They will remember. They will become fully aware of who they really are. This one. You know how I call it? Some time ago, I have put on a note in my notebook about forced whitening. Obviously, for me, it is in confirmation when Kim last week, I think it was Wednesday last week, when Kim mentioned that dark tribe house is now a representative of both light and dark. What does it mean for you, dear ones? It means that at that moment when Kim was mentioning that we were at stage of a perfect yin yang in the dark house. It is a process. It will take a time. I don't know how much time it will take. Does it really matter how much time? It's happening anyway. And nothing can change it. No. These are the planes of existence through which we all been controlled, and so on. Dear ones, we all are a co-creator with Source. We need to understand our roles within the Creator, especially when it comes to this plane, what it means to be a human being. There is exploration, discovery, and expansion of your human being accessible to all of us right now. You just need to simply explore and discover in order to expand. The whole information given by Kim and those who are putting their stuff out there is just that you would finally digest some of these information. The resistance. Okay, let's come back. Understanding nature of our reality and we have Genesis 1.0 versus Genesis 2.0. The end of December came 27th of December 2023, and World Situation Report Kim explained the differences. We all are able to tap into Book of Life, Book of Live, and Book of Wisdom already. It's available, accessible. And what I had in here was the process where Earth was going all around, so I had to keep the tracking of that. Now, the biggest changes are occurring in this house. The biggest. All three houses. Since now on, for me, or under a new name, a gold tribe, I am not perceiving anyone from the house as light, dark, or neutral anymore. There is no point for me to do so, especially when the dark house tribe already reached the balance. What it means is it's always accessible for them right now. What it takes open heart and acceptance of your own light. Resistance, it's only pushing away your true self-realization forward to the future. Why would you delay your true self-realization, dear ones? Why would you? And I can tell you why. It was, the reason behind it was a fear of non-existence. What if one main player is being pulled out? It means that this player does not exist anymore. Player, I'm referring to the light and dark from the beginning, how it was, because we were the main players. They were here to balance whatever's going on, or where was going on between us. So the fear of non-existence, it came from this whole idea of taking over the source of the whole creation. You never could do that. So it was better to keep the tribe in a belief we will never exist anymore. It is a true and not you're transforming fully into a light. It has never happened to you. It has never ever happened to you. But this is your destination and always was. Okay, we could go through the neutral age, and believe me or not, at the end we figure out that we can do it better. Fully emerge in light. We would get to the point. But why it has happened? It has happened because of an idea of taking over the source of whole creation by the dark tribe. The gold age has happened because of the abuse of this idea of taking over the source of whole creation. Do you see it now? What opportunity the tribe gave us to enter the gold age much quicker than it was planned. It always was our destination, so we would become mature. The marriage between dark and light has created so much organic life. all of it emerged because of this beautiful dance. Yes, there was abuse. I know many would be saying, what do you mean beautiful dance? I'm speaking of a creation. This is where we've been. We found a way to become what we were destined anyway to be. We found a way to make it quicker, so all the abuse created potentiality for all of us to find a way where we all be still existing, but all awaken into the fact who we really are. This tribe, there is no judgment in that what I'm saying. I am grateful for everything. You have no idea how grateful I am. So the dark tribe, we know about their plans. We knew they wanted again to extinct most of the life of the planet, to keep control so they could still exist. But the plan of the light tribe, they once always included our brothers and sisters from other tribes, from other second and third tribe, to coexist, but in a way that it could be never hijacked, never manipulated, never controlled. This is just beautiful what has happened. Creating a platform on which all of us are still here, not even one is lost. But in order to do that, we all had to meet at the same level of consciousness. Fully emerge in light, even Gold Tribe. It does not include any darkness in here, but we both know this is how it started from the beginning. Everything contain dark and light. And now, this is what we became already. Now, you can even look at here, human being, all the colors represents different houses we came from. This is the beginning, the last stage of the creation, when matter and all of it came into play. So we had sort of three tribes, but then there was a bigger division. That's why the colors. No, if you were a light being, you still had all of it within you. If you were a dark being, you were covered with darkness, but you never ever thought inside you would contain any light. And you do. The way it was shown to me was last year, over a year ago, when I saw a mirror taken down from a being who was a dark being. But when the mirror was taken down, there was a light inside that being. how much better it can be, dear ones. Once we have so much information, you can't say now that you haven't been aware of this or that. We all are brothers and sisters, regardless of which house we emerged. Behind each house, there was always one source. Brothers and sisters, brosons and sons, I see you. I recognize you. I remember you. And I thank you for your roles. Much love to you all.